Hey,
How are you, senor?
good.
So you're down to under 300 pounds now.
Yes, that's the first time in years,
And
man.
how many years?
Years. Huh?
And how many years now?
Man, really, Macau? Okay, I'll just say this. I'll be married to my wife in 20 years in December. I'll say 20 years.
In 20 years.
Yeah,
Wow. That
yeah,
is awesome. That is
yeah.
awesome.
Been
Woo.
struggling,
And you
man.
know, we're going to keep on going. you,
Yeah,
I tell you, we're going to keep on going. It's only going
yeah,
to start accelerating slowly because as your hormones and everything start fixing itself, it just starts accelerating. It just starts getting better and better. In the beginning, sometimes it takes a little bit as your body gets a, oh, what's he doing? Really? But then it starts accelerating. And now that you said that you're almost ready to start doing 48-hour fasts, oh,
yeah,
now it'll go pam, pam, pam. All right?
yeah. Cause it's like I'm hungry. You know what I could probably do? Cause I'm hungry, but I'm not really hungry. I probably could just take some Fortigen.
Yes, that's what it's for. On the days you're fasting, that you're not, then you take a Fortigen. That's it. Take some Fortigen, let's say twice a day or whenever you feel, and then the rest of the time you just drink water and you're doing great. And your black coffee, whatever you want. All
Yeah.
right? We don't need to worry about dry fasting or any, no, you don't need none of that right now. No, none of that. You could do that later. Right now, you don't really need it. It's just slowly and slowly, it's gonna start happening, and it just keeps on going. But like you said, you're down what you haven't been in 20 years. That's amazing. That's great.
Yeah.
And most importantly, how do you feel?
I feel great.
Awesome, awesome.
It's like my body saying, "Okay, you gave me what I need. I'm working with what I got. Okay, don't." It's like the body saying, "How I said it's food. I'm making food is not the most important thing right now to the body."
It isn't. It isn't. The problem is that people make food like a constant habit and a constant everything's about food. And let's say if I go out and speak to people and meet people, and I'm there to speak to them. I'm not there because of food's there. The
Yeah,
problem is we've become where everything's about, oh, I'm going there to drink something, or he's making a, no, what? I'm there to see people and talk to people and hear about what their stories are. I don't have to be eating constantly or grabbing something. That's the mistake people make. They socialize with food, like the
with
food
food.
becomes or the drink becomes a social rather than the social interaction.
It feels like I've been let out of prison.
Perfect, perfect. Very happy for you. So today you're doing deadlift, right? You're doing pulls today.
Yeah.
All right. There we go. Nice. Yeah, right there is perfect.
You saw my blooper yesterday, huh?
Yeah, your blooper was great. It happens. We all make bloopers. None of us are perfect.
Start with bent row.
So you're starting with bent row, okay? And how you doing with it? When you put it on there, right? When you put it on there, I want you to use the bar for a moment because I want people to see this because I'm gonna put that picture of that time when you why we're doing it the way you're doing it because obviously with your stomach in the way, it becomes very hard to actually do an effective bent row. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're not posting it, are you?
No, well, I am gonna post it, but remember, I'm not putting your name this time. I'm not putting anything your name. If we do it once every month or so, no one's gonna notice who the heck you are because it's being posted in my account. They don't have your name. They have no idea who the heck I'm talking to.
Okay.
Nobody's investigating me.
Yeah.
So all we're doing is showing why you can't do the bent row with the bar right now, and it's really because of the amount of space in your stomach
Right.
because it won't let you effectively pull it behind you. Let's see, try to pull it. If we were to pull, this is all we get because it crashes. Can you pull any higher? Not really, right? Not really because it's not. You would then be pulling a curl. You would be dragging like this. You would be doing this. In order to pull it higher, you will be doing, since your stomach's in the way, you will be doing this, and that will be a curl. And what we want is your elbows to go behind you.
Right.
Understand? So that's why we're doing it with the glove in hand, and you're able to grab the bands. So that all we're doing for you is getting you more movement behind your back.
Okay.
All right? That's why. Because right now, physically, it'd be kind of impossible to actually do a move. And now look, since you're grabbing it like this, remember what I want you to do at the top. I want you, as you're pulling, I want you to turn your arm like this. So you turn, yeah, so you let it go forward like this and turn it behind you like that. Yeah. So you go from
So
neutral.
it's not straight up.
No. It's not straight up. Look, you're here. So you're grabbing it like this. Let me see. You're grabbing it like this, right on your side, like if you're grabbing a dumbbell. And as you pull up, turn your hand this way, like if you were grabbing the bar and doing a curl, but you're pulling with your elbows behind you and behind you. You're not doing this. You're not doing this. You're doing this. All right? Don't curl. Pull with your back. There you go. There you go. Pull with your back. Don't let your arm do this. Don't let your arm do this. You pull your elbow behind you and squeeze with your back. All right? So Ricky's down below 300 pounds. Awesome.
Yeah.
First time in 20 years. He's going after TO now. At the bottom, let it rotate forward. Let your arms rotate. There you go. Now turn it as you squeeze. There you go. See, that rotation is going to help you concentrate on your back. Wow. I'll tell you right now, you have improved your posture on it. Since the times I've been seeing you, you look awesome. You're holding that position perfect, man. You are a lot more stable. You're a lot more like, you are doing it great. Considering for someone your size, it's hard to stay in that position. That was good. Okay, listen, you know what we want the next time? You see that purple band? Let's do it with the purple band, because what we want is more reps, all right? So I want you to develop more stamina with reps. I'm not worried so much about the amount of muscle, that, about pulling with all your strength. Pull it with the purple band so that you get more reps and actually stay in that position longer. The longer, because what we're trying to develop right now, Ricky, is not so much your lats, right? It's your stamina in your core to hold the position, which, hey, you look good doing it now. Before you were all like falling over, and you held that position, and you have a lot of size on you. To stay in that position and actually hold it, that was beautiful. It was much better. Much better.
Awesome. Great.
That's really good.
Yeah.
You're definitely becoming a champion, like your shirt. Like your shirt.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel it, and when I mentioned to you about swimming, I just felt maybe that'll speed it up. But no, I don't want to put cardio in the picture.
No. Like I said, listen, you don't need cardio to burn fat. You don't. It's all diet. But now if you're telling me, I like to go swimming, you can go swimming. That's perfectly fine. Ain't going to do nothing. All right? It ain't going to. Don't overdo it. But if you want to just go swimming, hey, that's great. It's not bad for the joints. It doesn't hurt you in any way, shape, or form. Don't use it as a cardio fat loss thing. All right, don't use it as that. All right, because that's like the worst way to go. But if you just wanna, yes, of course. At least it's not jogging, because jogging is gonna, somebody your size trying to jog their way into losing weight. Boy, is your knees
No.
gonna disappear. your whole
Yeah.
body will suffer then, because
Yeah.
it's just too much weight on your legs. The pounding is gonna hurt it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. So curl.
Yeah. So remember, next time I want you to use the purple band for that one,
Okay.
because we want to get more positive reps. More. All we're trying to work right now is your stamina in doing it,
Yeah.
rather than the max amount. Once you actually start losing the gut around the area, once you use the bar, then you're really able to do heavy. Right now, you just got to get used to the movement and staying in that position.
Yeah. That's the key right there.
Yeah.
If the weight's not allowing me to stay in that position long, it's not that I'm giving up as far as strength, as far as the weight. You know.
Yes, of course.
keeping
That's
me
why
from being in that
I
position.
prefer a lighter band right now to get you more reps in that position.
Okay.
And just to tell everybody, you're using right now the longer bar, right?
Yeah.
All right, all right. You're a really big guy, so you're more comfortable holding the bars that are a little wider for you, so that it allows you more space. Because right now, let's say I'm me. If I grab the small bar, I'm here. I'm able to keep my elbows here. In your case, you're out here, so the smaller bar will
Yeah.
have you like this, right? Because
Yeah.
obviously you can't bring your hand here because your own body's in the way. You understand?
Yeah.
So yes, a wider bar on you is gonna help you in keeping your elbows from being here and you being forced like this, because you're at least out here where your hand is still right behind the elbows behind the hand, because you're able to keep it there. Right now, there's no way, unless you were to bring your elbows forward in front of you,
so I need to keep my elbows to my side.
yeah, try to keep your elbows pinned to your side, to your body, as much as possible. And obviously, in your case, you're a lot wider than me. That the wider bar allows you. What you don't want is this. Look, you don't want this. You don't want the elbows to be here and your hand here. Try to put your gripping right at the bar. So the bar's here, the elbow's here, and keep your elbows in. So first, find where your elbows are at. Right. So push them in, and then put the bar, grab it right in front of the elbows. You understand? That
So
would be
looking like this.
yeah, that would be the placement of your hand. And then when you're curling, think of this. Think of turning this hand this way, and think of turning this hand this way. So when you're doing it, you're squeezing like this. Obviously, can you bend the bar? No, but you're actually trying to curl out. You see what it does to your bicep? Feel like this.
Yeah.
Go like this. Turn your pinky side up like this. You see? It starts doing this to your bicep. So what I'm telling you is, when you're curling and you're squeezing at the top, think of doing that. Squeeze.
Okay.
Obviously, you cannot break the bar. You cannot turn the bar. It's just a matter of you consciously thinking that way and squeezing the bicep harder. Nice. You're doing good control. Look at the size of your arms. My gosh. You're going to turn into a monster, because you already have size on you. Nice. Okay. Same thing here. What we want to do next time, use that purple band. Because what I want you to do is get more reps that you're lasting longer. Not because it's gonna, what it is that we're trying to do right now is get you a longer time period, right? Of doing
Right.
each set for a longer time period. That way, it forces you to adapt more as far as your stamina goes. Then we'll quickly jump back to the white band, but we want some more effective time doing the movement. Okay? Because you
Okay.
notice,
So you want me to do the deadlift with the purple band?
yeah, let's do it with the purple band because I want you to concentrate on the movement and getting more effective reps. All right?
Okay.
Because right now,
Okay.
with your size, we don't. Your body is providing tension. All right, with your size, you're so big, your body's adding tension to you, right? So
Yeah.
we want to offset that with a lighter band and get more reps right now. All right,
Okay.
and then we'll quickly
Okay.
switch back.
Yeah, because in your mind, you macho, you
Yes,
know.
yes, I know we all are. Yes, yes, it happens to us all. Trust me. Listen, I know those arms of yours and whatever are able to hold a lot more tension. But the thing is that your own body is limiting you right now. You're being limited by your own
Yeah.
size. Right? That's what's limiting you.
Yeah.
It isn't that you don't have strength. It's that your own body mechanics is not allowing you to move effectively. So it's limiting you. So we want to
Right.
make it adapt to getting more reps first, and then it'll quickly start adding. Even though, look, when you first started, you actually were doing more reps. You're doing better reps now. Remember what I told you? That in the beginning, people go, oh, but I actually lost reps. Why am I losing? Am I losing? No, you're not losing strength. What it is that you're doing better reps now. You're actually doing the movement the right way. Before you would just say, hey, whatever, right? And that doesn't. Right now, you're doing more effective reps, so those reps become harder. All right.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
that's all we want is more effective reps. Always more effective reps is better than wasting your time doing and doing nothing. All right.
So with the lesser band, what I'm learning is not reps, but form, proper form.
Yes, that you're able to control better. It's going to give you a longer time controlling the form. It's going to allow you
Yeah.
for a better. Yeah. Oh, I could. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm supposed to feel. And then once that gets activated, you start being able to do the heavier one because you gotta first learn that. No, oh yeah, I could now. Oh, I'm feeling that. That's where it's supposed to be at. You do. If you do with too heavy of a band, what happens is, especially in the beginning, your body's gonna pull it because you're gonna pull whatever. You're gonna do whatever it takes to pull it, but you're not effectively actually concentrating on the muscle we're trying to work here. You're just gonna move to get it, and then
Right.
you're not effectively actually stimulating.
Gotcha.
Now, obviously, it's like what I showed yesterday. When I showed yesterday that I pulled the mega band plus the large orange band together in the deadlift, and I said, people, this is not training. This is the result of my training. I'm able to pull this amount because I trained the proper way. So it isn't.
Gotcha.
You cannot
Yeah.
train with so much tension. And then yesterday I was able to pull the mega band plus the elite band and deadlift. So that's an extreme amount of tension. You cannot train with that. That's because of my training allows me to pick up that. But that's not an effective training method because my body, I'm having to do whatever the heck it takes to pull that up. Right? You cannot train with that. Nobody goes out and trains like a power lifter in a championship. They don't go out and train with 1,000 pounds that they're doing in the contest. All right? That amount they save for the contest, they train to get there, but they're not going to do that amount training every day because they'll kill themselves, first of all. And it's not, you can't train with it. You're doing one rep. If you're doing one rep, is not training. Because you can't effectively, you're just doing whatever the heck it takes to get it up. But you're not really controlling it the right way.
Gotcha. Okay.
Same thing here. The long bar for you is very efficient because of the size of your body. The short bar would force it to be in front of you, rather than the larger bar allows you to place your grip outside you, so it doesn't let the bar be in front of you, which is better for you.
Yeah.
Move your hands all the way to the outside, as much as possible to the outside, so they stay outside you. Now move your feet more forward. I want the band to be in the middle of your feet. So I want your feet forward and move that band back. You see the band where it's at in the channel? I want the band back as far as possible. And place your feet where your toes are a little bit over the plate. They don't have to be completely on the plate. Now tighten your back. Pull some tension into the band. So pull some tension in like this. Look at me. Do this and pull some tension. But not like this, with your arms straight. So in other words, pick yourself up a bit. There you go. Now look forward though. Now push the floor away. Let your ass go back. Let your ass go back. You see how you're leaning forward? Let your ass go back and let your knees bend. When you go, okay, up. Now let your ass go back and let your knees bend. There you go, there you go. Drop, drop, drop. Perfect. Now pull. Push it to the floor. Squeeze. There you go. Let your ass go back. Feel that stretch in your hamstring. Pull.
Yeah.
Yeah. Push the floor away. Squeeze your ass and your legs. Nice. Go back down. Let your ass go back. Let your knees bend a bit. Let it drop. Let your hips drop. Go up. Remember, the movement happens only in your legs. You're only dropping your upper body because you're going back, the ass back. Let your ass go back. There you go. Let it hinge. Feel the stretch. Back up. Squeeze your legs.
Still feeling it in my back.
Yes, of course. But also don't arch all the way back when you're at the top. Only stop around right there. You see how you're bending forward? You're trying to fall forward. Let your ass go back and do the hinge. Stop right there, squeeze. Don't lean back. Don't lean back. Look.
Feeling it in my back.
Yep. Okay, look. When you're here, don't go like this. Okay? So squeeze here. Look, the movement is squeeze here and you stop, right? When you're going back down, it's this. It isn't this. You see the difference? You want to do this. What we want is this goes like this. And you see the knees bend a bit? Your body bends here because you're sticking your butt back. So, and push the floor away. And squeeze through. And right here, you don't go like this. You don't go like this. It's
right.
This. Squeeze the floor away.
So right? you're standing erect.
Yes, that's it.
Straight.
And squeezing this, all right? So the whole movement happens that you're squeezing this. You're squeezing this backside here. You see how it's squeezing the leg?
Yeah. Yeah.
Squeeze here, here, here. So your upper body is not pulling this like this. You're not trying to do this. All you're doing is grab the bar. Now you're in tension. And then you push the floor away and squeeze your ass.
Okay.
Push the floor away and squeeze. You're not trying to pull with your body. Your body, your upper body is just holding the bar. Because you got to hold it. All right? But you're not trying to pull it up. All right? Don't try to pull it up with the upper body because then you're pulling with your back. With your lower, you will be doing a good morning where you're trying to do this. All right? This is not the movement. The movement is not there, this. The movement is here. And let your legs squeeze and squeeze through.
Gotcha.
Okay? And you stay like right here. That's it. You don't go like this back or anything like that.
So what is this exercise for? Is it for core, legs?
Core,
Back,
deadlift
back.
works the whole body. The whole body. Obviously, your lower back is working. Obviously, your shoulders are working. Everything's working. But the prime mover is in the hips. You don't want to in other words, if you do mainly pulling with your upper body, then your lower back is gonna get hurt. You're gonna waste your energy in your. The more you stabilize your body, then you're able to pull more and pull more.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Yeah, so because I'm bending wrong, I'm feeling it more on my back.
Yes,
using my
yes.
upper body.
It's until we. That's why I want you to use a lighter band,
it with my-
because what I want you to do is a lighter band, so we learn the actual form, so we learn the actual movement. Once you're rested, you're gonna do it
Gotcha.
again. Because right now we're not worried so much about. Once you're rested, do it again for a moment. Because what we want is the movement, just to see the movement. Trust me, this is not enough tension that you're gonna break your back anyways. It isn't. It's just
Right.
about learning the actual movement. Turn your elbows in like this. Look. Turn your elbows in so you tighten your back. Now put the bar next to your leg. Next to your legs. The bar is right next to your leg. Right now it's in front of your knees. Okay, now push the floor away with your legs. Push into the floor with your legs and just stand up because your hips are moving forward like if you were humping. Squeeze right there, that's it. Squeeze right, let your ass go back. Don't let the bar go forward. Let the bar stay right next to your legs. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Drag the bar down your legs and put your ass back. Don't bend forward. You see how you're not letting your ass go back. Let your ass go back rather than bend forward. Okay, there. Now squeeze the floor away. Squeeze through your ass and your hamstrings. Go back, let your ass go back, and slide that bar. That's good. Up. Try not to lean forward. When you're here next time, we'll really work on this. It'll be a lot easier with you in person.
Was that any better?
Well, and sometimes you do the movement right, sometimes you do the movement wrong. It's easier once you're here. That's why I tell you gotta start. Come here next week or whenever you can, and we'll work on the movement because I'm physically able to move you. Listen, do it this way rather than that way. And remember this: it takes time. It's okay. Your size is keeping you from moving right. All right? Once you start adapting, then you're gonna be, and you lose some size, you're gonna be able to move better. Because physically, your own size is keeping you from the right movement. All right?
Yeah.
But like I said, we're headed everything in the right direction. Under 300. Woo!
Woo-hoo.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
it's amazing. It's amazing how your body tells you what it wants if you listen, And I'm understanding it now. The light bulbs come on because your body tells you what to eat and what not, and when it's full and when it needs to eat. But we override it with all the garbage that we put in there. So pretty soon that mechanism gets dull.
yes. Yes.
And we ignore it totally.
Totally.
Wow. I mean, years of damage, so it's going to take time. So, but I see it working just in 3 weeks.
All right. Yes. Yeah.
What you, so.
Okay. So see you tomorrow, buddy. You call me again tomorrow.
Okay.
All right? You have a good one.
All right.
All right.
You
Bye.
too. Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.